Caleb's day out on the boat wasn't a pretty one. But Adventure on Boston, our very first boat, started as it always does, with a problem.
Supposed to be open, they're now closed. We are screwed. So today, not only do I have to deal with a fuel filter, I didn't deal with having no rigs.
I've never caught anything off a rig I've ever made. It's not a good thing, is it?
Yeah.
Water's flowing, beautiful. All right, let's have a look at these water filters. Yeah, okay, we've got some sludge in these, mate. Hopefully, it doesn't fill up today and the engines go into overdrive. Water in fuel, fucking water. See, it's too clear.
Yep.
So it's getting all the sludge out, but I think that's about it. And we're gonna have to keep a track on how much ends up in there by the end of the trip.
You're putting it on the wrong way around. That's okay, at least you're putting it on, buddy. Good boy.
He's put it over his head with a bucket stuff up.
Oh, that's okay. That's what Caleb said to help you, buddy.
I have to admit, driving out of the yacht club still stresses me out a tad, but still getting used to our first boat. But regardless, every single time I see the faces on the boys, I'm reminded, why didn't I do this sooner?
It's the awesomest day of my life.
Nice hat. You can tell. We're wearing the same hat, of course, obviously. Only cool dudes wear the same hat, don't they? And you're definitely cool.
Where are the dolphins? That's the second time we've seen dolphins. They're popping up. There's a mother and a baby just over here.
Alright, where did you trim that up?
The box.
Sorry, I'm feeling rather iffy right now. Now, this line, boys, sucks.
Alright, so all I've had to do is I've had to jerry rig something, which of course is sinker and so on, and it is the ugliest rigging I'm sure you have ever seen, and it's just knocked me off because the swell's not too bad. I suck at this, first one I've made. We're gonna try and catch a fish, and hungover boy at the front there is trying not to chum the water.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. Let's see if my rig beats the actual rig made by a fisherman. There you go. Oh, yeah, you got something. Mate, it's a pretty good whiting, buddy. Look at that! 2 for you, boy! I think that's probably pretty close to the biggest one. Oh. Look at that.
Slimy?
Yeah.
We've just got to let him go now. Here we go.
See it, boss?
Don't leave us.
We have to let him go. Millie, you know that you've caught a fish on my
I have
worst rig known to man. And as it told me, I suppose, if the rig doesn't look pretty, as long as it works, that's what matters. Caleb's not feeling the best at the front. Combination of hungover and seasickness.
No, like, I gagged once before. I was like, oh, I'll move up to the front.
And the boy's doing well though. Just waiting for Hudson's first fish. Fingers crossed. Just so you know, boys, see how there's no shade out here?
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're getting an awning that comes out, that shoots out here, and it'll literally come all the way out to where those pads are. So this area now will be in shade. And here comes Party Man after a few dry reaching hurlies.
Trying to get walking.
It's all right, you got it. You're on the back boat now. Cut his first cast. I'll check the fuel filter, mate. Oh, you got something? Oh, Caleb's got something. Here it goes. Is it going to be a keeper? We're not going to keep him. Is he on?
Is it a keeper?
No, looks like he's off, mate.
All right, so she is practically perfect. A little bit extra, mate, but nothing major.
Locked up. There you go, mate. All safe, sir. Let's go back to the top, yeah?
As I was concentrating to try and get us to the next spot, I missed that Caleb was getting worse.
So this here
Your place is back.
is going to be the last one. Have you got something? Yeah. You have? All right, yeah.
Whiting?
No, that's a whiting. That's a pretty good size too. All right, here you go, buddy.
That's a pretty good whiting.
Stop.
Did he get off? No.
No.
Can you just drop it in there?
All right, he's just making it easy for the whiting now because it's wet.
Touch it.
Okay, there's a couple of seconds. Go from it. Oh. We're gonna have a.
It's a pretty good size. I think like
It
we
is a
can
pretty
use
good
that.
size. It's a very good size. Look. Oh, well. See you, fish.
When did you touch him?
Oh, well, you can catch one then touch him, sure.
Uh,
So even hungover boys can catch fish. It has a pretty good whiting, by the way. Pretty good.
Caleb was taking some deep breaths, and it looks like it was time for him to do something that hadn't been done before on Boston, at least since we owned her.
Caleb unfortunately has clouded the water, but that's okay. Time to go home after a good day fishing for most of us. So what was that, man?
I said I took Boston's vomiting virginity.
You're the first vomiter on Boston. Mate, crown worth having. Well, the fuel filter wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. But Caleb's, of course, seasickness was worse.
Hey, well, better out than in, and now I'm awake.
Oh, hang on.
And thriving.
Very out, just to be really clear.
No,
very
no,
out. Santa, hey buddy. We just cleaned down the boat, of course, obviously, and the fuel filters work well. I'm so glad we went for 2 filters, not 1, because it seems that the port just seems to be getting more water in it. Did you notice the sludge getting in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least I know how to empty now, so do I. So I think, and of course, we've got some speakers coming, haven't we, Kate?
Yeah.
How many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, I think.
Yep, got 6 speakers coming from Wet Sounds, as well as a brand new flooring coming. Actually, we actually saw them at the boat show at our last video.
I can't wait, because this moldy mat's got to go.
When we go fishing next time, and all of the speakers are done, what we'll do is we'll turn the speakers up really loud, and you'll see how loud it is. Oh my God! It is really loud.
I'm looking forward to this.
That's going to be awesome.
Alright.
I'll just hang on, just wait till I take this thing off. There's blowies in the sea pen. I know, you're really not going to be able to get them, mate. Mate, they're blowies. Just leave them. So this is what he's saving, the blowies. Go, buddy, let her out.
Billy is
See? Pass me the net. If anyone remembers the last time he was out there, I'll just remind you with a bit of a overlay.
safe. You're funny. You got jokes. Think you're a funny man.
I am, that's all.